Welcome to day 2 of your New Year's challenge. Today we need our reformers board, a yoga mat for comfort, and also we are going to set up our attachments today. We will get to these later, but just have them set up so your attachment is connected to the handle. You do have 2 of them, so make sure those are ready to go. So when we get there halfway, we'll be nice and ready to set up. All right, let's get started today. It's going to be similar to what we did yesterday for the warm-up. We're going to start by engaging our core, but this time we're going to be on our hands. So make sure that your connection is connected today. You don't want to be able to move both left and right. We're going to do one at one time and then make some adjustments as we go. So let's begin bringing the knees pretty close to the board here. We're going to lift up, start in a tabletop position. Let's get ourselves set up for success. So shoulders are over your wrist, hips are over your knees, and we're going to glide out all the way to the ends of the board and then all the way back. Now, if you feel like that was a little bit too easy, you can go ahead and just bring your knees back a little bit more so you can get more length here when you're lengthening out into that plank, keeping that core again engaged. Don't let the hips sink, coming back to that tabletop. So big inhale as you glide out towards the end of the board, and then big exhale as you come back in. You're pushing those palms into the board. Inhale and exhale. And then if this is too difficult for you, I just want you to move your knees closer to the board. So know your body best. First couple of reps will be easier than the last. Nice. Think of bringing that belly button to the spine. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. I'm gonna be here for about 20 more seconds. Shaking is good. Core is engaging. Pelvic floor is strengthening. Make sure your arms are straight too. Don't let those elbows bend too much. Good, good, good. All right, about 10 more seconds. Arms are gonna get a little bit tired here as well. You can hear my voice shaking a little bit. You're shaking, you're doing it right. Nice job. Let's go for one more. And then exhale, bring it all the way in, back to the top, and take a quick little break. Little shake, shake, shake if you need to. And we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the middle here, so you're able to now move the board one pad at a time. Awesome. Going back to that same position here. Remember, knees closer, a little bit easier. Knees further back will be a little bit harder. So now we're gonna come back to that position, but we're gonna bring one arm out at a time and then come back to almost a tabletop, but a little bit more of a modified plank here. Inhaling and exhaling as you're pulling in one arm at a time. Keeping that plank position. The only thing moving here are your arms. Try not to bend the arms too much. You can bend them a tiny bit as you bring them back in. And we don't want to let those hips sink. We don't want to feel any pain in our low back. So really making sure that your core is engaged, belly button to the spine. If your hips start to sink, you're going to feel that pressure in your low back. That's not what we're looking for. Modify if you have to. If you can only go halfway, you can totally just go halfway. You know your body best. We want to challenge it in a safe way. Form is most important. Good. Give me about 10 more seconds here. Maintaining that form, maintaining that plank energy always. Woo. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a nice break, coming all the way back here. And now we're gonna combine those 2 moves. So we're gonna slide out, reach one arm out, bring it back into center. Then we're gonna come all the way back, slide out, reach, and back to center. If you wanna take a look at me for the first couple of reps, you totally can. Make sure that they're still disconnected. Here we go. We're gonna slide out all the way, both arms, slide back in, reach one arm out, and reach one arm in. Sliding both arms all the way out, back to center, other side, one arm, and back in. All the way out, both arms, hold it center, extend one arm, and bring it back in. So we're connecting our mind body here, right? We gotta think a little bit now, which is good for us as we age. We wanna keep using our brain, learning new things, challenging our brain. Good, keep that going. Keep those hips strong, keeping your core engaged, belly button to the spine. Woo! I'm sweating already. There's snow outside, but it's still hot in here. I could feel it. Nice job. Almost there. Take it at your own pace. Arms are getting tired here. Last one. Woo! Bring it all the way back in. Let's take a nice stretch here. Send your hips back for a child's pose. Stretch those shoulders out nice and long. Nice job, guys. We are halfway there. So we're gonna move on to now. You can lower those down. I'm gonna move this in the middle. We're gonna move on to adding our straps. So handles should be there. We're gonna put one on each side of the board. All right, here we go. We're gonna stand up on top of our board. Make sure I'm nice and centered for you here. Okay, we're gonna stand up on top of our board now. You can bring one foot a little bit wider than your hips is fine. Good, and we're gonna start with some bicep curls here. Big inhale, exhale, bicep curl. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. So my arms are about a 45-degree angle here. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together and just warming up. For our arms a little bit more. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You're gonna feel a lot of your back and your shoulders as well here with the resistance, and we're on this little bit of an angle, so really think about your posture here. Think about pulling your shoulders back. Good, let's go for about 10 more. And we don't wanna go all the way down, so notice I'm stopping halfway to keep that tension there. If I go all the way down, it gets a little bit easier, but if you need to take a break, you can go all the way down. Halfway hold, you feel that tension, especially on this hold here. Good, I lost count, but let's go for 5. Exhale, lifts, 4. Last 3. Feeling those shoulders, feeling those biceps, 2. And 1. If you need a break, cool, take a break. If not, let's keep that tension. We're gonna serve the platter, bringing it in, and serving that platter. I know that all of you like to cook. You cooked a lot on the holidays, so you serve the platter. Here we are. What are we making? Thinking about that food. We're burning all that food off right now. Inhale, bringing the arms together. Exhale, bringing it back. So as you bring your arms back, you want to think of squeezing your shoulder blades together, squeezing those posture muscles, keeping your posture tall. Think of pulling a string from the top of your head. Elbows are back. Really squeeze, like there's a pencil between those shoulder blades here. Keeping that bicep curl position. Elbows are bent. Ooh, I'm feeling the burn. Let's go for 5. Nice job. You should feel the shoulders, should feel the back and the biceps. 4. Exhale, squeeze back. 3. Last 2. Woo! Last one. Let's go ahead and take a little break. Get that lactic acid out. Shake, shake, shake. We're here for one more combo. As you see, we do 2 exercises and do the combo. So here we go. We're gonna do a bicep curl, halfway lower, exhale, lift and squeeze, bring it back to center. So halfway lift and curl, inhale, halfway lower, exhale, out and squeeze, and then inhale back to center. Keep on going with this combo. Nice, slow, controlled movements. They're not huge movements here. We're only going halfway. Arms are shaky. You only need 10, 15 minutes a day. That's all we need for this new year. Those 2 hours in the gym days are over. Whew, thanks to 28 Pilates, changing my life out here. Nice job. Let's go for about 5 more at your own pace. My arms are falling off. They're feeling like jello, but that's the point. Whew, connect to that breath. I'm here with you. I'm feeling what you're feeling. Nice job. 2 more. I'm always losing track of time because I get lost in the move, lost in it. Here we go. Last one. You already know I'm gonna make you do a little hold. Let's hold it out, squeeze those shoulder blades, palms up, good energy, receiving that New Year's energy vibe. Hold for 5, squeeze those shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. You just completed day 2 of your New Year's challenge. I will see you for day 3. We are shaking, we are killing it in only day 2. Nice work.